Hello, everyone. Welcome to the NGS. We're back again with another Division E game. This time, Lawlz Brawlz versus Nexus Cats. Just getting the lobby set up here. Cool. While we wait for them, let's talk a little about the teams we're looking at tonight. First up, we got Lawlz Brawlz, home team. They won the coin toss tonight and took map pick. They opted to ban Sky Temple. Nexus Cats answered with an Infernal Shrines ban, which threw Lawlz Brawlz off. Apparently that was the map they were going to pick. Nexus Cats settled on Volskaya Foundry for game 2, so we're going to Tomb of the Spider Queen for game 1. And Lawlz Brawlz here plays an interesting sort of game where everybody on their team plays a flexible set of heroes. They don't really have any clearly defined roles all the time. Everybody just seems to pick up whatever heroes they're comfortable on and roll with that. And they just build their team comps on a whim. Which is going to be fun. I'm excited that their drafts get a little more wild.
It definitely makes the drafts less predictable. I'm not really sure how effective scouting is. I mean, I don't know how effective scouting is in general in NGS. I think it varies depending on the team, but I think against a team like this, if any scouting was done, I think it would do next to nothing.
And Scorcher X will not be joining us tonight. He's the captain of the team. Ronan is filling in for that position, and Chubbs is subbing in for the team. He's played a couple other games with them this season, but not near as many as the main 5 shown here. Nexus Cats play a little more standard. Arthenau, their captain, plays their assassin. Usually range damage, including Shamada Brothers. Marczombie, another ranged assassin. Lulu, their support. Shadow Guard, off lane, and that guy, their tank.
Very solid drafting value with the support symbol next to the tanks.
Yep. Yep. I think this is Streamlabs caching issues again. Love it. Hi, Taki. Nexus Cat seems to really favor Deckard. They pick him in every single game that they can manage to get him. It's been 9 matches so far this round, and it's always a first pick. So I think that's something that...
Yeah, I mean, the balance changes went live. Did they go live today?
They did go live today. Yep, we're on a new patch.
Balance changes went live today, and even with the Deckard nerfs, he's probably some of the best support in the game.
I think so. I think we're still going to see Deckard Cain here.
Priority. Though there are arguably White Mane and Toronto are in the same stature at the moment.
Yeah, I think Taranda's pretty strong now too, but I'm not sure how favored she is in lower levels.
Yeah, I mean, I saw Toronto on that list of supports. So it is possible we get that instead. Stu 12 was the other one, which also means Stu 12 could still be very impactful.
Yeah,
Definitely not a bad pick.
not at all. And we might also see some of the other buffed heroes this time around. Some Chromie, some Falstad, maybe Tyrael or Arthas even. Their buffs were smaller though. And another big note is that this is the first time that Mephisto's allowed into NGS, so I imagine at least we'll see him take up a ban.
I'd just like to say to Taki and AC Chat, you can keep it PG-13 if you should.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. Fair for my stream. I support it. Keys to the game tonight. The first one is going to just be Deckard, like we were just talking about. Either take him or ban him out. Both teams like him and win with him, which makes sense given how strong he is right now, and he is the absolute highest priority for Nexus Cats. So if Lawlz Brawlz can take him away, I think that'll help their play out a lot. I know Arthenau has scouted the other team. He was talking to me a little bit earlier about how they were how they were feeling about this game. He actually gave some praise and said that Lawlz Brawlz plays a really good game and is really disciplined in the way they coordinate as a team. So they're hoping they can take the maps tonight, but they respect their opponent, and they've done a little looking into them, which hopefully helps them out tonight.
I think it's definitely going to be one of the like a very good matchup.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, these teams both have a handful of wins, handful of losses, handful of draws. They're definitely teams that can win games. They're teams that are looking for playoffs, but both need to play really well
They
to
do.
try and
They do.
head in that direction. But I think
Which I think is the third key. They just, whoever wants this game more is going to take it. Nexus Cats has has a little more to lose here. These teams are right beside each other in the standings right now, 9th and 10th place, but both have a shot at making the playoffs yet. But for Nexus Cats, this is the last game of the season for them. They've already played the rest this round. Lawlz Brawlz, meanwhile, they've got 3 more this round after this. So,
us here at Luxurian and the Luxurian community are no strangers to chasing the playoffs. So
yeah, yeah,
more power to these teams.
absolutely.
God bless.
All right, let's get this game started.
No one can hear me, Bay.
Maybe you should. I can fix that.
The Spider Queen.
I love that when I see all the things my team are.
Hop in Discord with me. I think that'll be the faster way to hear you.
Hello?
Hey. They'll hear you now.
Hello? Hi, chat. I'd just like to repeat again that Taki, Hayes, please do keep it PG-13. It's okay.
PG-13 is good.
All right, we are into the draft. We got an Asmodan, Kel'Thuzad, and Diablo ban coming out. All very reasonable, kind of what we come to expect. The only kind of standout here is the Kel'Thuzad, but as we showed before, we do have a Kel'Thuzad player, and they looked into this team, so not a shocker.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all. They also play a lot of Kerrigan, so hopefully we can still see that picked up here.
I will not
I'd love to have the
be
Kerrigan brought out tonight.
denied.
I always love to see a Kerrigan. Kerrigan OP. We got a Kerrigan rework coming in. But for now, we have a Gul'dan and a Deckard coming in.
And a Deckard.
More or less as predicted. Gul'dan, great on this map, great wave clear. Look for Nexus Cats to be looking for a rotational strategy between mid and top. And Deckard and Uriel, just 2 very solid meta picks. Not really anything about the map, just good, as we've described. Uriel, top 3. I mean, right now, the solo laners in the game typically are Uriel, Blaze, Dehaka. Those are the ones you're looking for, so not a surprise that we've seen these heroes picked up so early.
I do expect that Nexus Cats might regret not first picking that Deckard. They really like it. They shouldn't have let it go through.
Yeah. I mean, now we see. I mean, again, like a lot of these picks are things that we're really expecting. Like we said with the Gul'dan, they're looking for a rotational strategy. So a Johanna, a wave clear tank, completely reasonable pickup. Stukov, also just like solid hero all around. Has pretty good synergies with Johanna as far as she's her keeping people in his silences. And a Phoenix ban, which again, not bad. Don't know what if Nexus Cats were looking for it here, but very strong hero, never bad man. And we have a Jaina ban coming out. I also didn't comment on the Kael'thas ban, but this is something we see a lot in E Division. Kael'thas is definitely one of the highest banned heroes.
You're ready.
Basically, always banned. Only other thing that we see even closely banned as often is Asmodan, and it's still pretty far behind. The Mert and Jimmy, not bad. I mean, they're definitely decent heroes. I would like to see a little bit more wave clear coming out of here from Lawlz Brawlz. It seems like they're going to be a little bit behind on the rotation, but they do still have the DPS slot open, so not bad. We see a Cassian and a Nubrak coming out from Nexus Cats here, a little bit less traditional. I assume we're going to see a Nubrak in the solo lane role, which is definitely not standard in today's meta, but
Not at all.
it's interesting. I'd
Yeah.
like to see how it's used. I'd like to see if we're getting a Cocoon, a Nubarak. Maybe they just like it for team fights. And we do get the Kerrigan, baby.
Easy.
I would have loved to see Kerrigan kill the Zod just because, I don't know, I would have loved to see it. But, okay. I still think that I think that a lot of trouble Lawlz Brawlz is going to run into is they're going to fall behind on wave clear with their current composition. I think it's going to be really hard for Kerrigan to step up and clear a wave with Gul'dan and Cassia right there.
Yeah.
And a Stukov and a Johanna, that's a lot of disruption for something like Kerrigan. I'd expect with Murd and Kerrigan, we're going to see Lawlz Brawlz look more to disrupt Nexus Cats, who has beautiful portrait synergy, by the way. I always got to mention it. I think we're going to see more of the disruption of their rotations, and maybe just like Jimmy and Decker just making sure they get soak while Murd and Kerrigan go around and get those kills. I think it's definitely a viable strategy. Just really comes down to execution.
Prepare yourselves. The battle begins shortly.
Okay, and on the left side, we have Lawlz Brawlz with Chubbs on Muradin, Ronin 15 on Raynor,
Give him some
Seraphiel on Urel, Benny 8 on Deckard, and DeJesus on Kerrigan.
And over on the other side, we got marczombie on Gul'dan, that guy on Johanna, Shadow Guard on Anubarak, Lulu on Stukov, and Arthenau on the Cassia. Off we go.
Typical standoff mid here.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not a lot going to happen except a cleared wave, but I hope I'm wrong.
Bot lane already down there doing their bot lane things.
Already, both teams kind of behind on rotations. Jimmy has been proactive here in getting top soak, and Nexus Cats has already missed probably 2 minions or so.
Little damage going out in a gym there, but nothing he can't shake off. No real threat yet. These teams don't seem to look to fight as much as our last Tomb of the Spider Queen game.
Yeah, I'd like to see Nexus Cats play a little bit more proactive here. They're playing pretty passive. Like I said, they have a wave clear advantage. It looks like the Kerrigan ganks are really primarily going on the bottom lane here. As you see, Kerrigan setting up for another one. Getting the combo, Urel jumps on, but not enough damage to take down a Nubarak. But with that knowledge, we really should see Nexus Cats taking advantage of their strong wave clear, but it seems like they're more interested in
But they do
getting
get the kill
ganks.
on Jimmy.
Like
there it
they do
is.
here.
And that evened up their XP leg. Just like that.
But I still would like to see them pick up the wave clear from here.
They
as
should.
They do have a significant advantage. And what I do find interesting here on the level 1 talents is we have, it appears to be a Q build coming out from Kerrigan, which is not the popular build anymore. It was back in the heyday of Kerrigan, but we're really, we really see a different build coming out from Kerrigan typically these days. Ooh, Kerrigan a little caught out here. Nope, she can be fine.
The classic Raynor Johanna battle going down top lane now.
basically been the meta for years now.
Absolutely. Every Tomb game I've ever played.
I'm seeing a lot of abilities being used here, not in concert, which is disappointing to me. As and Venom coming out from Kerrigan. Okay, I have no idea what's happening, but yeah, it just doesn't seem like there's a lot of coordination as it comes to abilities coming out. They just seem to be coming out semi-randomly. Team splitting, putting damage onto Murden, but it's really just never going to result in a kill here.
Siege camp at the bottom, going over to Lawlz Brawlz. No response yet from Nexus Cats. That might get some value if they can keep it going for a while. Oh, here comes the response. They're looking to get the kill into Kerrigan too, and they will. Yeah.
Much better.
Definitely, those were coordinated abilities.
And this might be a turn in, the first turn in for the game for Nexus Cats, because I don't really think Lawlz Brawlz can contest. They're kind of miscalcing here. Okay, there we go. Hurricane comes in.
Stormbolt doesn't connect with a noob, and they get the first turn.
And really, it's really disappointing to me that we're not seeing a lot more soak opportunities being taken. Ooh, Nubrak being very aggressive there.
They absolutely have the team comp for it.
Yeah, but we're seeing, even right now, with the Web Weavers up, they're opting to all push with the bottom Web Weaver, which is
an interesting lane to choose,
lowest,
yeah.
The lowest value Web Weaver. In addition, they're losing soak because Jimmy is.
But Urel's gonna fall?
On Urel.
Kerrigan combos nothing. They're gonna get this fort easily, but I don't know that they'll be able to push any further. Gul'dan's actually looking in trouble now. Raynor's able to free clear both of the other lanes at the cost of what looked like only mid wall.
Yeah, they do get the bottom fort. It looks like they're rotating mid here. Maybe Jimmy is a little exposed.
Yeah, they might get this fort. And
no,
Jimmy.
They might take him down.
No, they won't be able to. They will get the fort though.
And
Urel knocks them to safety.
Away. So, overall, what I didn't really agree with the strategy they imposed there, but they did basically get 2 forts, just a little bit of health left on this mid. So, I guess overall, works out. Lawlz Brawlz gonna opt to get out their Knights camp here, while Nexus Cats is getting experience. I would probably take this opportunity to knock over that mid fort if I were them, but I guess safe not to.
A lot of abilities coming out with no real effect right now. Just a little poke here and there, getting quickly healed up by both supports.
Yeah.
Stukov and Deckard kind of thrive on healing up poke.
Nexus Cat's starting to pull away in experience here. Mostly just by virtue of soaking lanes.
And the fort that they took out. That's helping a lot too.
Misplays silence, but Murden goes in.
Stukov
comes out,
comboed.
catches 2. And Ubrak catches 2. Murden in a lot of trouble here, but multiple members going low. And yeah, everyone walks out to safety.
Yeah. Everyone's gonna walk away from this alive.
Both teams taking a lot of health away, but both alive. Neither have a turn in yet.
Yeah, able to heal up quickly. Thanks to Stukov and Deckard.
Lawlz Brawlz does have a turn in, but they're not going to have 10 here. So we could see Nexus Cats looking for a fight. But they're not going to get it. Oh.
Anubarak engages a little early. Kerrigan combo and the Horrified come out. Urel will fall. Yeah.
And that is exactly the pick that Nexus Cats wanted, as it denies Lawlz Brawlz a turn-in. Now, they don't have a turn-in themselves, so they might not end up being able to stop this entirely before their next turn-in, but still delays it long enough.
Deckard Cain opting to not pick up a single gemstone for his Hereditary Cube. Interesting.
Yeah, definitely not
Non-standard, yeah.
Nexus
Gul'dan
Cats.
almost finished his quest. Echoed Corruption, 3 stacks left.
Yeah, so we do get, for ultimates here, we get Stay a While and Listen, Maelstrom, Haymaker, Ardent Defender, and Raiders on the side of Lawlz Brawlz. All fairly standard. We do have a fight kind of breaking out here. Unsure. A lot of abilities coming out, but not really going on to any one target. Ooh, Kerrigan falling
Kerrigan
very low.
Yeah,
goes
she
down.
dies. Deckard next. Murden chunked as well, but he's able to get out with a simple dwarf toss.
And if you're
Johanna
Lawlz
killing the
Brawlz,
Rainer's Raider.
you really hate to see it. They again fall out of turn-in range, and now
Nexus Cat's going to be able
Nexus
to get
Cats
one themselves.
does have the turn-in
Yeah.
to capitalize. Johanna really needs to back here. She has absolutely nothing.
Just waiting
Big
for Stukov to
push
finish
up
the turn.
waves too. They're going to opt to get this camp
Yeah.
out before finishing their turn.
Good play.
And you brought
Gul'dan's
Burrows
still in
in.
the camp. Their team is a little split here. No Johanna either. Oh, Stukov playmakered away. Good Horrify to save him though, and now Kerrigan will fall. Ardent Defender comes out, but Urel still probably goes down here. No, she might get away now.
Unclear. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
there
she
it is.
falls.
She goes down.
That could be an unrecoverable blow for Lawlz Brawlz.
Yeah, this might be game already.
I mean, they might not win off this push, but I think they certainly should be able to get front walls, if not a keep here.
It should be bottom
really
keep
take control of
easily.
the map.
I'm not sure about the rest, but yeah, it's a good place to be in if you're a Nexus Cat.
As Lawlz Brawlz has yet failed to take a single structure from Nexus Cats. And when you have map control on this map, it's pretty hard to come back from. Murden going down to a good CC train.
Stay
A
a
lot of
while,
ultimates
listen
coming
now.
out. Stay a while and listen. Taking down Kerrigan, falling really low. but
Deckard
she's
into the
getting away.
cocoon. Kerrigan
But
falls.
Cat
Deckard
off.
will be next.
Urel
Or
will
maybe
be
Urel. Yep, now Deckard.
And that,
And that'll be a
if
keep.
you capitalize on it, this could be game. But they could just offer for more keeps, which would also be the safer play. We'll see.
Yeah, they choose to back off, which I think is smart here. They don't have the greatest siege composition, and they already lost the Web Weaver bottom lane, so I think just getting some more...
Yeah,
They're probably going to go boss and look for top keep
other
now.
teams coming up. And it does look like they're headed
Yep.
straight for boss here.
Yep.
The new bracket's backed.
And they've got a level 16 to 12 advantage, so this should be... It would be unwise for Lawlz Brawlz to contest this boss.
But I'd love to see it. Yeah, if you're Lawlz Brawlz here, you just gotta sit back, hope for a good defense. They don't have a lot of range damage to defend with. It's just Jimmy. So it could be a devastating defense.
It could be. It could be.
Nexus Cats plays their cards
I don't
right.
see any way they don't lose this keep, but they might be able to hold on to the game here. Oh, but if
Except that
Nexus Cats
is
doesn't
not
push with the boss...
pushing. Maybe they think they're turning.
Yeah.
Probably good to check, but I hate to see this boss
Yeah,
just getting
now the
free
boss
clear.
gets no value.
Oh, God. That hurts my soul. They're opting to take
Take this
Lawlz Brawlz's
bruiser
camp away.
camp. Alright.
I don't think this boss is even going to get half this key.
No, yeah. That feels like a waste. It's off the map, but Lawlz Brawlz wasn't going to contest it, so...
You hate to see it.
Yeah.
And the really unfortunate thing is Nexus Cats is nowhere near a turning here.
No, and no way to
So-
get it with all the lanes so pushed.
So they're really devoid, because they wasted that boss, they're really devoid of win conditions for a while here, and giving Lawlz Brawlz an unnecessary chance to get back into this game.
Yeah.
Because these night camps are nice, but they're not going to threaten core.
When they took
If
that
they
bus, they
push
had
it
a
down-
2 talent tier advantage, and they just didn't force anything.
Yes, they did, but it looks like they're looking for maybe a flank here around when they come up to clear this night camp.
Seems like a late play, but I'm happy to see they're making one.
But Lawlz Brawlz is just not defending. Oh, they're
They're
sneaking
looking
around
for
a
their turn in.
maybe?
Yeah.
Ooh,
They
nice
did
play.
show, though, so this will definitely be a fight here that Lawlz Brawlz doesn't want to have.
Oh, well, looks like they're going for it. The
Horrify
cocoon does
out.
come out.
Cocoon as well. Oh, yep.
Kerrigan goes
Kerrigan
down.
and Urel fall
Urel goes
immediately.
down.
Deckard likely next.
It's probably going to be a Deckard death as well.
Yep. There it is.
That should be game.
I'd expect.
If they can just go bot. Ooh,
Raynor?
going
Yep,
Garlock.
Raynor falls.
And that's definitely game.
They should
But
just
they're
go straight
attacking
for
structures
core, but they're going to
instead.
take the keep.
I don't want to
Nexus
keep saying
Cats
it,
just
but
doesn't seem to have any confidence in their ability to close out this game.
they're so far ahead
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Well, now they're moving on to core.
Alright.
Like they just wasted a bit of time there. Maybe a little bit less safe to finish here, but I still don't think there's a lot of ways Lawlz Brawlz can stop this.
Not
Unless they
likely.
stack. Nope.
Yeah, no, they fall very
gone.
quickly. Kerrigan down. Haymaker at Uncle Dan. Won't save Muradin. Core at 30%. One more death for Urel for the road, and that's going to be the first game over to Nexus Cats.
Indeed-a-roo. 4-level lead. I believe Lawlz Brawlz did not secure a single takedown that game. They did not. 19-0.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate.
A dominant performance from Nexus Cats. Good first
Yeah.
outing for them.
I was worried a little bit about Lawlz Brawlz's draft early because of the lack of wave clear, the lack of defense, which definitely showed there. If you're going to draft a comp like this, you need to play very aggressive in the early game, and they just didn't. They were looking for that pick on a Nubrak bottom, and the unconventional solo lane pick at a Nubrak paid off in that he's really not a very gankable target.
Alright, let's get another lobby set up and move on to game 2. Volskaya Foundry this time around.
Not a Luxorian map, I may note, but acceptable. And though they drafted a rotational style comp last game, we didn't really see it play out that way. But I would be interested to see if it was for kind of that same style, or if we're going to see something more around controlling the control point, or just controlling the macro in general. I'd really like to see the approach from both these teams coming into this draft, or if we're just going to see more of the same.
Yeah, I don't expect the draft will go much differently on this map. Oh, and Scorcher X is joining us this time. They picked up their captain.
He's back.
Yeah. It looks like Seraphiel is sitting this game out.
Well, we'll see if that makes the difference. Certainly hope so. At least for Lawlz Brawlz, because again, both these teams need wins.
They do. They do.
This is not a...
Yeah, even a draw would be bad for them, so Nexus Cats
Yeah.
really doesn't want to drop this second map.
But it was a dominant performance by Nexus Cats.
It was.
Not sure how much one roster change can make, but it certainly could.
Alright, looks like we'll be getting started in a moment. Just waiting on teams to confirm they're ready.
I'm not seeing nearly as much memeing as I was promised in this chat, okay? If Taki, Hayes, Electra, JTR, you're all out there. If you guys could please do me a favor, make this chat a little bit better, thank you.
They're really just not putting in the effort that we've come to expect from them.
I'm disappointed, personally. I take it very personally.
Me too.
Chat, if you would, please vote on who is the sexier caster, Swoop or Bay State. You can vote with Real Bam Love for Swoop and Real Bam Hate for Bay State. Thank you.
If you're not a subscriber to the Real Bam, then you just don't get to participate in this poll.
Because why would we respect your opinion?
Exactly. I'm excited to see the results in 2 minutes.
Yeah, in 2 minutes exactly. When obviously chat will start spamming.
Real Bam Hate.
Alright, we do see the Asmodan and Kel'Thuzad bands coming out again.
Mm-hmm.
You'll love to see it. OP heroes, ban them out, get them out of here. I do think it's a good map for both those heroes, so I think it's reasonable to get rid of them since these teams have a I can't even say words. Love playing those heroes. Oh, and we have a missed ban.
Wow.
That's got to be a first for our stream.
Yeah, no ban on
You'll
the side of
love to
Lawlz
see it.
Brawlz.
Diablo ban coming out again. Seeing a lot of the same bands.
I'm expecting
I
a quick
wonder-
Deckard pick here.
Yeah. You think it was a tactical missed ban, or?
I'm not sure.
I doubt it.
Maybe it's just BM. Lawlz Brawlz, no respect. Varian.
The Varian.
I love how successful Varian has been as a multi-class hero in throwing off the enemy team's ability to understand what your draft is going to be. Varian could be anything.
Yeah, you're not wrong. We've seen a lot over these last few weeks in HGC, so. Arthas. Okay. If it is the Twin Blades variant of Legend, that Arthas pick could be a hard counter. If it's not, it's still pretty good, so.
Yeah.
Arthas is a hard target to blow up.
This realm needs me.
The Leeming would lend me to think that this is a taunt variant,
You would think that.
but I think a lot of things.
I think you might be surprised.
So again, this is something
Yeah.
we saw pretty early in taunt variant meta, where you swap someone into your team with Arthenau, and then you taunt them,
And then you
and
blow
then you
him
blow
up.
them up.
Yep.
Which is, I mean, it works. Just depends if that Arthenau also dies. Alex man, it's good. Alex is very good on this control point. It's
Yes.
good way to secure it. So yeah, get that the hell out of here. I love that Automod caught that.
Yeah.
That's very bizarre.
Thanks, Automod.
I guess it could be perceived as a threat. I love that JTR tried to mini K Is that, I assume that's a better Twitch TV emote that you don't have.
Possibly, yeah.
I don't think that's a standard.
For the frozen. Anytime you're ready.
All right, we got the gym god.
We've made it all the
and
way to the
Nubrak.
last picks and haven't seen the Deckard come up. He wasn't
Yeah,
even
this
banned
is-
out.
This is very unexpected.
Taro Adun.
Okay, Phoenix.
Ana.
And he doesn't come out at
Ooh,
all. These are
baby.
not the teams that I was promised.
This is, I mean,
Where's
I love
the
it
Deckard Kane?
nonetheless. I was expecting the Deckard. I don't really have
Mm-hmm.
an explanation as to why he's not here, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love it anyways. These look fantastic. I actually like both of these team comps because they seem to have like an idea of what they're doing.
It's a perfect
And a Junkrat to round it all out.
So I like it.
Here's a question
A
for
lot
you.
of poke. Sure.
Is the main tank Arthas or a Nubarak? They played an offlane Anub last time. I'm not sure what we're going to see here.
I believe. I don't know what to believe. I'm gonna say it's gonna be Arthas main tank. Based
think
on the
so,
fact
too.
that we've seen the
Yeah.
Nubarak off lane.
And I think that guy is their tank player.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the prediction.
Yeah.
I like it. Both teams have a lot of poke for the shrine. Both teams
Absolutely.
have ways to win team fights. So I'm really hoping to see a good contested series. Again, Nexus Cats has a pretty large wave clear advantage, but we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, that's a little less important on Volskaya, but it should still help them get an early lead here.
Yeah, both teams have good camp clear, which is
They do.
probably arguably
They do.
more important than wave clear on Volskaya.
Commence combat preparations.
So on the left side, we have the Jesus playing Varian, Chubbs playing Li Ming, Scorcher X playing Arthenau, Benny 8 playing Phoenix, and Ronin 15 playing Ana.
Over on the right side, we've got Lulu on the Stukov, that guy on Arthas, Arthenau on the Rainer, marczombie on Junkrat, and Shadowguard on a Nubarak.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the battle begin.
All right.
The hunter lays a trap for his prey.
All right. Based on that trap placement, I think we're gonna see someone get an attempt to boot someone into it.
Yeah. I'm excited. Big fling on Varian maybe to start the match off. No, Junkrat going top
Never mind.
lane already.
Okay.
No big plays to start this game off.
Both teams a little bit quicker to lane here to soak, which is good. And it is going to be the Nubarak off lane.
It is, it is. Chat a little split on who's going to win tonight. JTR voting for Nexus Cats. Hayes got the backs of Lawlz Brawlz. Actually seems like Lawlz Brawlz is clearing the wave a little more quickly.
It is. And it's a High King's quest on Varian,
Yeah, let's
which,
take a look at those talents.
as chat might know, High King's quest is usually for a Twin Blades
It
variant,
is.
which
It is.
I would love to see.
Piercing darts out of Ana. Only one stack so far. Arthas opting for Frost Presence. He's already at 5 of 20. I'm a
Yeah,
little
it's-
surprised not to see Rhyme into this comp, but
Yeah, Astral Presence for Li Ming, not conventional.
mm-hmm.
Pop and Pustules, also not conventional. Everything
Yeah.
else, more or less what you would expect. Gank attempt on Phoenix
Oh,
here.
might
They haven't
go
gotten
down.
his warp, but he's
Yeah,
going
there he
down.
is.
First blood.
First blood Nexus Cats.
Good rotation, though Lawlz Brawlz is quicker to this camp, which means they do have an opportunity to invade here,
They do.
as it looks like Nexus Cats might be rotating into it. Yeah,
they're
they're
just
rotating
heading
to
to
it
theirs
now.
now.
but it doesn't look like Lawlz Brawlz is interested.
We've redesigned our trigger.
Stukov leaving himself awfully vulnerable to Li Ming, but
Prepare to begin.
she didn't manage to take advantage of it.
I'll just leave this here.
I don't. So I can't really see the progress that Varian has made towards this High King's quest here. But
Can I on a
I
mouse
haven't
over?
seen him doing a lot of things.
No,
They
yeah.
are gonna
All I
need
can
to
see is
secure-
that he's 0 of 3.
Oh, it's Taunt.
Hey!
Okay.
Taunt with the High Kings.
And we do have an Orb Li Ming coming out here, baby.
Terminal online. Take control of it to pilot the man.
Alright, control point is out. No one's holding it yet.
A little advantage
We
to
have a very
Nexus
late
Cats,
rotation for
but
Junk.
yes. Big root from Arthas. Oh yeah, Varian's in
Very
trouble.
deep, but he wants to be there. Artana's just got
Artana's
booped into
falling.
the back line.
Hasn't dropped
Doing a
his
lot of
turret
damage
yet.
now. Yep, and
Yeah, Nexus
he's gonna
Cat's able to pick
die.
up his turret too.
And that is not looking good for Lawlz Brawlz as they
No, yeah.
don't quite get the Varian kill as a Nubrek might have accidentally canceled his burrow charge.
If it wasn't an accident, I think it was the right play. They didn't need to overcommit to that there. They got the point. Got some time to heal up. Arthas stole the turret from Artanis. They're sitting pretty on this first control point.
Yeah, and I don't see a way that Lawlz Brawlz can really force their way back onto it, though they still do have some time to do so if they choose. Phoenix clearing top wave, and it looks like he's rotating down for round 2 here.
Junkrat going full grenade build. Arthas opts for rune tap. That's fun. He's the main tank, but he's going for the offlane dueler build.
Varian very caught out here. Looks like he's gonna drop.
He will fall.
Take a
Yeah,
little
taunt
bit
on the
of
Arthas,
beats.
but that's
Oh,
just advantage for them.
Artana's probably next,
Heroes
and that is going to be a secured objective for Nexus Cats.
For what it's worth.
Nexus Cats looking comfortable again.
Yeah.
Blue team has taken control of our protector.
Okay, so they're clearing the front wall here and then heading top, which is the
Yeah.
standard approach
The meta
for
strategy
first
for Volskaya
objective.
Foundry.
Take out both walls, then get what you can top, and set up for the next protector.
There
They
goes
do
the
get the
fountain.
well,
Yeah.
and it looks like they're just gonna poke
Oh,
for the
big
rest
damage
of this.
onto Ming and Phoenix. Caught in that protector's beam.
Not sure where the protector is going now. They still had 13 seconds. They could have used a poke there. It seems like it's mostly going to be wasted. I don't think they're really going to get any more damage or anything.
Yeah.
A little
That'll be the
wasteful,
end of
but
that.
they more or less got what they wanted, so
Mhm.
it's okay.
Now, we'll make a
Yeah, I don't think they would have got a fort there.
Probably
Could have
not.
got some
but
more damage into it,
yeah.
but
Still a lot of poke damage that you're just kind of throwing away. Other than that, Nexus Cat structure is also looking very healthy.
Yeah.
Lawlz
they're really just
Brawlz
showing themselves to be the better team tonight.
would agree.
I wonder, you have to wonder how much of it comes down to the use of a sub on the side of Lawlz Brawlz for both games, just rotating the roster around like that.
Maybe. Can't be sure. I would
Mhm.
say that at least this game and last game, I'm seeing a lot of talent choices that I'm just not fully understanding.
But from both teams.
Somewhat. I would say more on the side
Yeah.
of Lawlz Brawlz.
Sure.
At least not agreeing with. I mean, this is a very non-standard Varian build, and it was a very non-standard Kerrigan build by DeJesus in both games. Orb Li Ming, though I think Orb Li Ming does see a decent amount of success in lower levels of play, so maybe I shouldn't criticize, but it's definitely not considered the strongest Li Ming build.
Yes. Yes.
And
Syndragosa coming up from the Arthas here. They're really
Ooh, you
looking
love
to
to see
just
it.
close this game out quickly.
And it's going to be Hyperion from Rainer this time around.
Mm-hmm.
And Purifier Beam from Arthenau. Interesting.
Yeah.
I think they could have gotten a lot of value out of that blind against a Rainer based damage comp, but also I guess it does do a lot of damage to a Junkrat who is using Riptire, so I guess either really gets a reasonable amount of value here. Lawlz Brawlz getting out their turret camp again.
Here we go.
Camp's not really being invaded this game. Both teams just sticking to their own.
An access terminal will be
And neither
online.
team has a significant level advantage, so maybe in the right. I would like to see who this nano boost is coming out onto. Whether it be Phoenix using Purification Salvo, or
Could be Li Ming.
Li Ming.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good spot.
Power routed to the terminal. Control it and you can pilot the protector.
Leeching Scarabs by Anubrak as well. Very unconventional, especially since he is not full heal build. A lot of damage coming out on the Li Ming here, but she's able to blink away to safety.
Web
We
goes out
have
on
a Purification
Arthenau.
Salvo coming out, but not really a lot of slows. But Anubrak is going down. But they
Well,
can
maybe
this still
not.
Reset?
No, they
cannot
can't.
secure a
Anubrak gets
reset.
away with that.
And it looks like everyone's going to walk away from this. Really close call there for Nexus Cats. But Lawlz Brawlz does walk away the healthier team. Both teams are healed up now. And Nexus Cats are looking for a round two.
Anubrak dives in. Varian not able to really get onto him. There's the Syndragosa. Jesus looking in trouble. Arthenau too. Scorcher X first to fall. Varian will be next. Yeah. And Phoenix.
Phoenix needs to get out of there. He
Able to
does.
warp out. I don't know if they have follow-up right now. Yeah. Nubrak can't chase that one. 2 kills for none. In favor of Nexus Cats.
Well played by Nexus Cats.
Lawlz
So it
Brawlz
should
did
be-
get 78% of the point though, so they can regroup and come back on again. They do have another chance to finish this objective.
Yeah, and it should be noted that Anubrak was about 50 health away from
He was
those
so
fights
close to
going
death.
Very different. Very good saves by everyone, really, on
Yeah,
Nexus Cats.
yeah.
Whether it be the CC to come out to stall Anubrak or the massive shove away. A lot done to save Anubrak there.
The very well placed heal camp. Everything was so perfect.
Riptire coming out kind of out of nowhere here.
I think just to zone, but I don't know that that was the optimal play. Well,
Ooh,
Varian
Varian.
in big trouble. The silence out onto Arthenau. Nexus Cats gets the objective. Arthenau into a web. Varian taunts Anubrak. Arthenau just waiting to die.
Blue team has taken
Oh,
control of a
Bro charge misses. Arthenau falls anyway.
hero slain.
And this protector is looking for blood.
Yeah. Junkrat was able to take out the Varian too, behind his own fort. I guess from inside the protector. Yeah, he's in there.
Yeah.
Nano administered.
Oh, and a nano boosted Li Ming probably feels pressure to put out some damage there. She was really just disintegrating.
Just taking a lot of damage herself from the Triglav protector though.
Oh, and
Another
here comes
Syndragosa.
Syndragosa. They're
Hyperion
looking to
as well.
secure this keep.
Yeah. And they might be able to.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of health left on this protector, but they have
Ana
a few more
falls.
seconds. Oh, Ana goes down.
The
Arthenau might not be long behind her. Yep, there he goes. Phoenix should be next. Yep,
hero slain.
that's another 3 kills.
Definitely
4
looking like
kills.
Not sure. Ooh,
And a keep.
I'm not sure if death timers are long enough to finish here, but definitely a keep.
I'm not sure if
Comfortably.
Nexus Cats are confident enough based on the last game.
Destroy the
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's safer to walk away here.
I think
I'd
so,
probably
too.
do the same, but they are again finding themselves 3 levels up,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and they're looking for heal camp. which should be completely uncontested. JTR was also looking for a Windblades in chat, and I gotta say, we're all disappointed.
We are all disappointed.
Teams just kind of going around getting their own camps here. Which is fair enough for Lawlz Brawlz. I would like to see... I mean, they don't have ultimates up, so it's a safe play by Nexus Cats. Just try and take control of the map, but I would have liked to see them play a little bit more aggressively with this level advantage. But
Lawlz
it
Brawlz
really
looking
hasn't...
to push in bottom fort a bit, try and close this experience gap. A portion of the Cats collapsing on them. There's the rest. Varian might be in big trouble. Oh, Hyperion out, Varian's dead.
And that's a lot of ultimates coming out for not a lot of reward for Lawlz Brawlz.
No.
As they have Pulse coming in top lane now.
Lawlz Brawlz dropped everything except Purification Salvo. Nexus Cats only had to blow Cocoon and Hyperion.
Stop me if you've heard this one before.
And here is the aggressive play by Nexus Cats, taking their opponent's siege camp. More just taking it off the map. I don't think they're going to push with this.
They do have a couple of catapults in that lane, though.
I think it would be
they're
unwise.
backing off.
But I would like to see them try and put more pressure on the forts here. They had a kill, and they didn't do a lot with it.
Yeah, all they did was take that camp off the map.
They're just going to go do camps. Again, they didn't get punished for it last game. They might not get punished for it this game. They do have a very large lead, but they are giving their opponents a chance to get back in the game here.
Yes. Holding the cap on that camp until the point comes out. That's a nice play you like to see. Capped now.
Yeah, and that means that Nexus Cats can play this pretty patiently, though they don't really need to. They have the item advantage with a turret and a heal. The level advantage, the talent advantage, and top lane pushing.
Yeah, this is just their game if they can safely wait it out.
Up to Lawlz Brawlz to pull this out.
Yeah.
Would like to see if Arthenau actually drops his turret during this fight.
A lot of damage being thrown around. Varian the only one under threat so far. Oh, Junkrat might fall to the salvo. Doesn't
Survives.
quite. Yeah.
But
Varian's still in trouble in the fight.
Leaves Nexus Cats teammates very isolated. But Varian's gonna go down first here, maybe?
Oh, maybe a Nubarak too. If they can take a noob with him. Yeah, they can. That's a good kill for
doing
them.
a lot of work on Anna in the back there.
Yeah, she able to get away for now. No, Phoenix, Anna will go down too, I imagine. Yeah, there's the big slow you need. Anna falls. Lulu very low.
But
Stukov gets away.
There's damage going on to the core.
Yeah, and the core is falling.
3 pulse and a siege camp. This might end it on its own if Li Ming can't get back.
Yeah, she's not backing yet. I think this game might just be over.
She is opting to walk back.
Oh,
now she's backing.
Yeah.
But I don't know if she has enough time.
This might be game. It's going to be really close if it isn't.
Minion MVPs.
Yeah.
Doing their best. Nope, not quite enough damage, but...
The core's down to...
Very, very close.
11% health? Maybe 9? No, no more shots from that catapult. And they're going to get this protector for free. If they just run it down top, there's no way Lawlz Brawlz could stop it. It would be, but...
I think they're just going to try and... Hopefully they just go sidewall and then core here. I don't think there's any way to stop it.
That's what you'd like to see.
Blue team has taken control of a protector.
A Nubarak and Junkrat in the protector this time.
Looks like it might... I'm not sure where they're going with this.
Oh, Junkrat gets out. And then in again. Scorcher says he had to pee.
Apparently we had some bio going on.
I think that's what he means, the Junkrat hopped out.
Okay, looks like it might be the long march top here. No, I don't really know.
Not sure about this play.
Yeah,
they are going top, but walking through the fort and keep on their way there.
Yeah. Still don't really think there's anything they can do about it, but that
No.
was so interesting.
Nano boost administered.
Lucio's spray coming out.
Core is under attack.
Oh, it's Phoenix had the P, so
Oh,
they left.
okay.
But they opted not to
They
pause.
opted not to pause.
Okay, well, that's game.
Yep.
2-0 Nexus Cats.
Yeah, just like that.
Just like that. Would like to note that we didn't get a single Real Bam love or Real Bam hate in chat.
Not one. Not
Yeah, I
one.
hate to see it.
Yeah.
Just
Chad
two
thinks we're
awful
both
choices, you know?
horrifying.
That's true. You're not wrong.
Li Ming did manage to escape death that game. To
She did.
Chubbs' credit.
Taking a look at stats here, we do
Yeah.
have Stu go about healing Ana by more than double.
Yeah.
We have a lot of hero and siege damage coming out from Li Ming. She was top for her team in both categories. Junkrat doing a bit more siege damage, but considerably less hero damage.
Yeah.
So the hero damage was a bit more evenly distributed
It
amongst
was.
Nexus
It
Cats.
was. Basically a tie between Junkrat, Arthas, and Raynor here.
But we do have only a single takedown coming out of the entire series
Yeah.
from Lawlz Brawlz.
Yeah.
And it was against a Nubarak feeder.
Alright,
You
well, we
hate to
should
see
see
it.
if we can get Arthenau into an interview here.
We should see that. It was glass cannon or build coming out of this evening.
Yeah, Arthenau's gonna join us with marczombie.
Wunderbar. Have to go to a lobby.
Yeah. Okay, they're waiting for us in lobby 3.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah,
Good.
fellas.
Congratulations on your big win.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Did that series go about the way you expected it would?
I hate to say it, but no. We thought it was gonna go differently, a lot closer.
Yeah, both teams were coming in with. You guys were both coming in with pretty similar records, pretty similar standings. So, I mean, how do you feel? Like, what do you think happened that made you guys so dominant in both series? I mean, they only took a single takedown off of you guys compared to your guys, I think, 19 in game 1, 17 in game 2, or something along those lines.
Yeah, so I can comment on that. I mean, I think the first game, Spider Queen, we had a pretty clear strategy from the get-go. You know, basically just focusing on running down the weavers, getting tournaments. So I think just I'm not sure what strategy they had prepared going into it. Obviously, it looks like they had Kerrigan, which is maybe a comfort pick, but you know, I think just in the end, ours prevailed.
Yeah. Kind of talk to me about just in general how you guys approach drafting. I mean, we saw you guys playing with in a Nubarak solo lane, which is, I mean, right now the typical meta is Urel, Dehaka, Blaze, and I always say just kind of don't always play to the meta, play to your strengths? Is it just a hero that your solo laner feels very comfortable on, or what's kind of like the ideas behind that?
Sure, I'll comment on that. Yeah, a Nubarek's somewhat of a comfort pick, but it's by no means the best comfort pick for him. We're pretty happy with Blaze and Uriel, but I think a Nubarek is just an underappreciated hero now in the meta. And,
Yeah.
I mean, two major stuns, initiation, and decent peel. A Nubarek is, and the Cocoon just taking someone out of the fight. A lot of Division E teams really like to play aggressive and gun for the back line, so you Cocoon someone who's diving and take care of the people who are straggling back there. So we just feel he kind of counters the way the Division plays.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Cocoon is just like a really. It's okay that we're having a weaker solo lane because we have that strong tool for the team fights. We just got to make sure we, make up for it with other like heavy lane clear heroes, like say Raynor or Junkrat or Gul'dan.
Yeah. So, how are you guys feeling about your chances to make it into playoffs here?
Well, all we could do is hope for the best. I don't know the exact math, but from what I understand, we need. So there's what, 4 teams tied for 5th place right now.
I think you got the numbers the other way. I think it was 5 teams tied for 4th place now in E division
Oh,
after your
yes.
win. Puts you right up in there with them. But they all have games left, so basically you need to hope a couple of them lose some games, and then you get locked in for the playoffs.
Yeah, so pretty much we're hoping no more than what, 2 teams go 4-2.
Yeah.
So we would need everyone else to break even or do worse.
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel like this is our first time like playing as a team together. Just before NGS we did like 2 HGC Open matches, so
Cool.
we're relatively new together. So like if we made playoffs, that'd be awesome. But if not, it's I feel like we've like grown a lot as a team, and we're just getting stronger each time we play together.
Are you guys available to play in the wildcard weekend? Because if you're performing as strong as you did tonight, I think you might be able to get one of those last couple of spots.
Unfortunately, the wildcard weekend is happening the worst possible weekend it can for us, and
That's too bad. Yeah. We're feeling a little of that ourselves.
yeah, I mean, if we're allowed to start pulling unrostered subs, maybe. But no, I don't think wildcard weekends is in the cards for us.
Well, I don't have any. You have any more questions, Bay?
Yeah, tell me a little about how your scouting has been going in this league. I assume that Kel'Thuzad was a targeted ban. Have you been?
We've been trying not to. I say as we've done at every game, we try not to focus on target bans because if you're interested enough in playing competitive Heroes of the Storm, chances are you play more than one hero and you're just gonna show another hero. But we did notice that their Kel'Thuzad player kind of looked like a Kel'Thuzad one trick, because in all the matches I saw, they played Kel'Thuzad every match but 2, something like that, and he was breaking some rather absurd damage, so we said we just don't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're starting to learn how to like kind of do a little combination of both, right? Like banning specific like really strong picks like that. Like I think we took out Thrall before in a previous game for a similar reason, but then also trying to keep in mind that okay, we need to go into it with our strategy still, not just like stealing heroes or banning theirs picks.
Awesome.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, so I mean, I love to hear it. Love to see you guys playing so well in a game that we really had slated as expecting to be very close. So good luck to you guys for the rest of the season, and congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah. Good luck making playoffs, guys.
Thank you.
Alrighty, take care.
You too. All right. I will say I was a little surprised at the utter lack of Mephisto in the whole series. No pick, no ban. I guess Division E isn't hype on him.
Not mentioned, but we did get a lot.
Yeah.
We got a lot, babe.
Yeah.
And, you know, you got to love it. You got to love when you see nano boosts and or build Mings and Kerrigans and, you know, all that fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So no complaints.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a fun
I do
series.
think.
If
think
a
Mephisto
little
is strong.
dominant on Nexus Cats' size, it was still a fun couple of games.
Indeed.
All right. Thanks for coming out, chat. We'll see you next time.
Try to be a little bit memeier next
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
A little bit of a letdown.
You could do better.
See ya, fuckers.
Draw.
I did put draw. I blew it. I did. I wasn't ready. Sometimes you expect a draw and you get it ready for draw and then it isn't a draw. Why doesn't that fit in the frame? Ah.